Hello, this is a free call from
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey, when you called last night, I was on the phone with my dad.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I knew you must have been busy, so I was like, I'll just call tomorrow. But,
Yeah, he sent me a text last night, and he's like, just so you know, I don't want to keep you out the loop, but I had a heat stroke on Saturday. So the minute I read it, I called him, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
right.
And he's like, well, I was working outside all day, and mind you, he is in Texas,
Oh, God.
like an hour from Oklahoma, where like it's 102 degrees over there,
Oh,
so
my
freaking hot.
Mm-hmm.
Working in the freaking sun on one of the fences, changing the barbed wire and all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
He said, so I was feeling weak. He says that I went underneath the carport. I turned the fan on. He said I sat down and I passed out.
Oh, wow.
He even threw up when he was passed out. And I'm like, Daddy. I said, you could have freaking choked on your vomit and killed yourself.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I know, I'm, really thinking about that. It freaks me out.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been so much worse. And I'm like, Dad, I said, you're not a young buck anymore. You're going on 70 he's going on, he's going on 70. Well, not this November, but next. He'll be 69 because he has a late birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, he said, Kristy, I had throw up all over my chest, down onto my legs. He said, and it was a lot. And I'm like, Dad? I'm like, he's like, well, I didn't want, he said, so I called Chris and Lee, which Chris is my sister. I don't call her step because she's been in my life for 25, 26 years. And he said, her and Lee came. He said, but I went, I hosed myself off with all the throw up. And I'm like, oh, my God. I said, you are such a dad, because my grandpa would have done the same thing. I said, you're so much like Pop. And he, he giggled. And he said, so then Chris and Lee came, and that takes about 20 minutes to get to him. She, she's the only daughter that lives near him.
Close. Right.
Because Wayne lives in Oregon. Kathy lives in Colorado, but she came down Friday. And but she was at her real dad's house visiting him. And I'm down here.
He needs to get him one of them life alert things, or that thing that has around the neck that you can press if anything you start to feel bad or anything. And
girl, he will not do that. He's hard-headed. He's got Matern and Adam's blood running through his veins, and he's hard-headed. And so he said, oh, yeah, when Chris and Lee got here, they took my shirt off. They put a bunch of cold towels on me, and his blood pressure was, like, bad, like extremely, extremely low. So they were giving him salt water, which helped, bring it up. And she said he's like, oh, I said, why you didn't go to the hospital? Oh, Chris and Lee wanted me to go, but I told them, no, and this and that. I'm like, you're such a stubborn ass. I'm like, And I'm like, and why did nobody call me?
Mhm.
And he said, well, it was okay. The situation was being handled, and this and that. And I'm like, so I told Lee and Chris not to call you. And I said, well, after we hang up the phone, I'm calling her and telling her she better freaking call me next time. And he was like, no, no, no. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
So we talked a little more about that, and then I told him about when we went to visit you and how that went and everything, because I did send him on the cell the picture. So I mean, I keep my dad up, with the loop on, and I was like telling him about the scenic route, how it took 19 hours, and he was laughing.
Right.
And this and that, and but I was like, so I called my sister after, and I'm like, I just had an interesting conversation with Dad, and she's like, oh, so he told you? I'm like, yes, he finally did. And she said, I know why. And I said, why? She said, because he can't eat dinner here. And I said, yeah, he told me that. And he asked me, did you call Kristy? And she said, well, you didn't tell me to call nobody, and so I didn't call. And she said, but Kristy, she said, if it would have been like he's on our way to the emergency room, we can't get his blood pressure up or anything, she says, I'd have called.
Yeah.
She said, if I would have called you then and there, she said, what you would have done? I said, pack my shit, jump in my vehicle.
And drove.
She said, exactly, and you would have drove 12 hours here, to, and worried out your mind. I was like, well, actually, I probably wouldn't have drove out. I'd jump on a flight and had my Uncle Lefty come pick me up.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, we bullshitted about that and everything. I told her, I said, she's like, this is the second time in 4 weeks. I'm like, no. I said, you know what? I said, if I wouldn't let him know if that happened to me, the day of or the next day, he'd have jumped my freaking ass. And she's like, oh, I know. She said, last week I told him he was a stubborn ass, and that was the end of the conversation. He didn't call me back or text me for a few days, and I'm like, oh God, yeah, he's Myrtle. He has his mom in him. And I told him, I said, first of all, I said, I said, let me recap this for you. And he's like, what? I said, so you're in the sun, you're working, you go out there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you work in that hot heat, and you pass out. You manage to get under the carport in the shade. You pass out. You throw up. And you were so lucky that you didn't drown in your throw up.
Right.
I said, that tells me one thing. And he's like, what? I said, God and Sharon, which is my stepmom, I said, had you.
Yeah.
I said, because there's no reason. And because he said his head was tilted back.
Oh my God! Yes.
I said, so you projectile vomited. That's what you did. I said it shot out, and that's the only thing that saved your ass.
Right. Because I mean, people whenever they're having a seizure, they choke on their own tongue and everything if it's not held out of their mouth. And I got to go to school in like 5 minutes, but can I call you tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I just wanted to check in on you, and I was wondering if you could. I had got called back to the caseworker's office, the phone they call them, and the 2020 people got in contact with the prison, and I said, yeah, I'm going to do the interview. So I don't know if Jenner has a date yet in mind. So
she's thinking September.
September,
okay. Because we might do it this time Dad's home.
Okay.
Too.
Okay. Because I'm like,
so,
I didn't want to be, unprepared if it happened to be this weekend.
This weekend is just a meet. Hey, how you doing? Just a visit.
Okay.
It's nothing. Quick. I mean, I'm sure y'all gonna talk about it. She might explain what it's gonna be, but there's no camera. No, it's just you and her visiting.
Oh. Okay, that's good.
I guess it's just her. I mean, it might be another producer or something. I don't know, but it's nothing that is going to be officially on record.
Right. Okay. Because I guess the person that had wrote is something Hernandez or Menendez.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think that
it sounded Spanish.
The producer or something.
Okay, I think so. Yeah. But I said
but, yeah, you good.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head my little butt to school.
All right.
All right.
Mia starts tomorrow.
Oh,
okay.
Fun. Okay.
All
I
right.
love you. I'll talk to you later.
Love you too. Okay. Bye-bye.
The person you call. Hello, this is a free call from
an offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, my God. You would not believe the morning that we've all had.
Oh, God. What happened?
They locked down the whole camp because apparently they found drugs on Four House.
Oh, my God. That's
Yeah.
Tiffany's house.
Yeah. So the whole camp was locked down, and they brought the CERT team, which is the goon squad. And I got woken up to get out of your room and everybody on the yard. I'm like, what is going on? Is there a fire? And then they brought the canine unit, the dogs, and
Dang.
it was crazy. We still had to go to school, amazingly enough. I was like, and then the teachers having like a crazy day because all of our students, like a lot of them are on Four House, so a lot of them didn't show up. And
oh, wow.
Everybody's worried because they're like, oh, who may have been taken to the hole? And the teacher was just like, really, everybody was on edge and really nervous. I was like, they shouldn't have even had school today. They should have just called late in,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But the good thing is they didn't toss our room like they normally would have done. I know Four House, they tossed everybody's room, and it looked like a hurricane hit. But like they have like certain people or whatever that they go strip them out. We didn't have to be stripped out because like I'm not on a drug charge, nor am I like suspected of bringing in drugs into a facility before or anything. So
right.
I have to get stripped out.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. I was like, okay, there's a first time for everything. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
That's crazy. And it's just the whole day was just like, can we go back on the wing? And they're like, nope, not yet.
So y'all must have just got back in, huh?
Yeah. School just got released, and so I came back, and I was like, oh, my room's gonna probably be tossed. And I came back, and didn't look like anything was touched, so that was good. I think they just like brought in the canine unit to smell each room,
Yeah.
So.
And if y'all don't have nothing to worry about, then y'all good.
Right. So I'm thankful for that. But I'm like, I gotta call Mom and tell her what happened this morning.
Yeah. Last night, I was laying in bed. I was like about to fall asleep, and was like, I've been drinking so much water, so I've been going to the bathroom constantly.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm gonna clean the bathroom. This was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Cleaned the walls, the baseboards, the floor, the counter, sink, the toilet, the tub. Till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
And then I was wide awake. I couldn't fall asleep. Till like, I started sleeping good at like 4. Then I had to get up and pee again. And then I got up and peed again, and Mia and Ronnie, because she can't sleep because it was their first day of school, were coming in my bathroom to get ready, and they didn't see me. And I scared the shit out of them because it's dark in my room. And they're like, oh, my God. And I was like, I don't even want to talk because I was like, if I start talking, I'm going to freaking stay up. So I went back in bed. I finally slept good. I woke up at 8 o'clock. I was like, I don't want to wake up. But I need to wake up. So I got up, came with Jazz out, fed the animals, fed the cats and Aurora, and I went to get a brake pack for the truck. Then I went and ran to Walmart, and I just got home a little while ago.
Okay. Wow. You know, I've had nights like that where it's like you're not sleepy and you're just overly active, so you got to do something during the night.
Yeah, I think it was like the reason why I couldn't fall asleep was because, like, I was doing, you know, I wasn't, like, laying down watching TV. I was doing stuff. And, like, man, shit. So much. But at least I'm not taking a nap. Because if I take a nap, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So
that happens to me too. And I'm like, I'm probably going to take a nap in a little bit because I didn't sleep well last night. And I think I stayed up till probably about like 1. And then I fell asleep. And, of course, I got to get up for count at 5. And then, of course, everything happened this morning. And school seemed to drag on for forever. It's only 2 hours long, but it seemed like it was dragging on. Because I'm like, how bad of a mess are they going to toss the room? So I went to get back. And I'm like, I put my teeth in because I'm like, I don't want these people breaking them or whatever. So I made sure to
right
this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. And,
right.
I had called Robert last night. We talked for a while. And I had told him I got his letter. And told him I said that I'm flattered that he wants to take me out on a date. But we kind of agreed that being in a relationship is stressful for both parties. And
right.
I said we can talk about it more on our visit, but I got nervous, so I was probably babbling. But we both agreed, like, you know, we're going to stay friends and stuff, so everything's cool on that front. And he's like, you just focus on your studies and, you know, work and school and stuff. So.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You know, that y'all cleared the air.
Right. So I said, like, it's hard to kind of make a choice like that based on, you know, just writing somebody or talking to somebody on the phone. And we can get a better judgment on that whenever we visit. But, you know, right now, like, why don't we just keep things the way they are, and we can keep visiting and whatnot, and we'll see whatever, you know, because I don't want to be like, okay, well, we have a good friendship, and then things turn to a romantic nature, and then we figure out that we're not compatible, and then things become awkward. Then it's like, hey, I wish we were back to being just friends where everything was cool. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Right.
So things are cool and everything. So
That's good.
we're all good. And then I had called Ken, told him that his approval, that his visitation thingy had been approved, and he said he wrote me that I should get it Friday. He told me whenever he's off work, but I forgot. So I'll probably call after I get his letter, sometime Friday or something, Saturday.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now, when are you and Dad going on y'all date so I know not to bother y'all?
Probably on the 17th
Okay.
is when I'm thinking I gotta, I'm gonna call and, I need to find out, because New Orleans is flooded.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, bad from, all the, rain they've been having.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm waiting to hear from Ricky, to see if it's flooded where they're at. They said the water, was receding, by, the aquarium and stuff. But I saw in the news people were, in pirogues. Still, but I think, that's kind of the lower ninth ward, pretty much. Come on, get in. You still there? Jip, I can't hear you. I think our phones over here are screwing up. Just call me back later. You can hear me? I can't hear you. The phones have been acting up here. So just call me later. Love you.
The person you called has hung up. Hello, this is a free call from
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
What, baby?
Can you post in the group that I reached my limit of how many books I could have?
Okay.
Because, people are still sending me books, and I've reached my limit. So it's difficult, because I'm like, there's some books that Robert sent me, there's some books that Ken sent me that I won't give up, like I love these books. There's some Star Wars books and the knowledge book and stuff, and Ken has sent me, I think it was 4 or 5 Star Wars books, and then I got the knowledge book, and so I'm running low on space, and I've reached my limit. So in case anybody tries to send me books, I don't want them to just waste their money.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And did you get I sent you a copy of the clemency letter that I wrote.
I didn't check the mail yet. It passed a while ago, and the weather was so bad.
Oh, it's bad over there?
I was yeah. The lightning was shaking my house, and it was loud. It was not far from here. I don't know what it hit, but I know it hit something.
Oh, my.
And so took my TV and all off and everything. I never seen Aurora and the cats move so damn fast.
Wow.
Yeah, it was scared the shit out of me. I'm never scared of weather.
I know, it's the weather, whenever lightning strikes, it always tends to scream. And it's a high-pitched scream. So, don't scream. I'm like, I can't help it. Every time the thunder happens, I scream.
Yeah, it was bad. There's some more coming. I just got an alert.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And my phone was acting all crazy yesterday.
Yeah, well, after we got cut off, and I had tried to call back, and there was no answer, and then I had tried to call back again last night, and then I was like, I figured maybe you were busy or something. So I'm like, well, I'll just call her tomorrow and let her know the things that I need to tell her, and so then I started worrying. I'm like, oh, what happens if something's wrong?
No, if something would have been wrong, you would have got an email or something.
Yeah.
But it was just the weather. I don't know. And other people were saying, like, asking if they were having problems with their, with AT&T with their phones, and I wasn't up until you called. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to you, and then I couldn't hear you anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's our stupid phones. They'll go off like at a certain time or something. It happens sporadically.
I know, but it did that with my dad too.
Oh.
So, yeah, the rain's coming again. I can let Jazz out in between. Use the bathroom. But it was like crazy bad.
Oh, wow.
And it was bad. It got bad last night too, like around 8:30. And I don't know what time it slacked off.
Over here, it seems to be every time that it rains or it's even a drizzle, the phones will act up and like you could hear me, but I can't hear you. And
right.
It's so annoying because like I'll be in a conversation and then I'll be like, hello, hello, and I can hear
right.
you.
I know. It was like that with my dad the other day. I'm like, Dad, I can hear you, and he heard me the whole time.
Yeah, that's like how it is over here. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I hung up and I called them right back, and it worked. I don't know.
Oh, and
it's crazy weather.
I tried to call Robert last night, but there was no answer. So can you text him and ask him, does he want me to call, like, tonight, or does he want me to wait till Saturday?
Okay, I could do that.
Okay.
And,
in his letter, he said that he had, he was worried about, like, my minutes and stuff, but I have lots of phone minutes. So
right.
I talk more often. I think I have, like, 900-something minutes.
Dang.
Yeah, I put a lot on there because, whenever I talk to you, it's a long phone call or whatever.
Right.
And, other people. So I like to keep it well stocked.
Yeah, it's better to have some and not run out.
Right. Mhm. Yeah. Never know when I want to call people. Last night I had wanted to call Rachel, but then I had got into writing a letter, so I'm gonna have to call her tonight maybe, because I did get her pictures. And
you did?
I did. I got the one of her ultrasound, and I'm like, it looks like a little baby.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, and then I think she said on the 21st of this month, or 24th, they're going to find out the gender.
Oh, that's okay. Good.
So,
that's her. That's not her first kid, though.
No. She has two sons. They're probably like 6 and 7.
Okay.
But her mom has custody of her little boy.
Let me find Robert on my phone.
And then,
What I had him on my phone, but I guess I don't. I mean, send him a messenger. find them.
Do you need to know his number?
No, I'm just gonna send him it in Facebook. Do you want her to call you tonight or wait till Saturday? He normally responds pretty quick.
Okay.
He might be working though.
Yeah.
Oh no, he just read it. He's responding right now. Waiting. He's typing something. She can call tonight if she likes. I noticed last night she called twice. I fell asleep reading.
Okay. So I'll call tonight. We're waiting to go to the store. I'm so happy because my locker is damn near empty.
Really?
Mhm. I was like,
go in the, today is Mike and Karina's 10-year wedding anniversary. Their cake was a 3-tier. I'm looking at it right now. The bottom layer was purple, the middle one was pink, and the top one was yellow. It's not a pretty cake.
Well, it kind of sounds pretty.
No, you gotta see it.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Well, wish them a happy anniversary for me.
I sure will when we get in the group.
And oh my God, Sophia, she's been emailing me like every day.
Oh God.
She's been like, call me, give me a call this week, or call me. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll want you to call her every day.
They just tell Bailey, okay. But I'm like, I know I need to call her, but there's like, she had wondered why I didn't call on her birthday, and that was my fault because the thing, I got into a depression and I didn't want to talk to nobody. After what happened with the 2 women, and
right.
I explained, like, I'm so sorry that I didn't call you on your birthday. I wanted to, but I fell into a depression where I just didn't want to talk to anybody. I was second guessing everyone, whoever said they were my friend. I was
right.
through a rough time.
Come on, Jazz. I gotta put her in the shed, and it's starting to rain hard, so I want to get in the house before. Over here, Jazz. Come on. Get in.
But yeah, but I'm like, nothing you did wrong or anything, because she was about ready to cry, and I'm like, no, it's nothing.
She takes things way too personal.
Right. That's why I was like, it's nothing you did wrong or anything,
Yeah, she just, I don't know. To me, she just takes every little bit too tad bit personal.
Yeah.
I mean, she needs to understand that, you can't call all the time.
Mhm.
I mean, even though you're, in prison, I mean, you have stuff to do.
Right. And it's like not much happens, of course. And so it's like whenever we're talking, I only have a limited stuff to talk about because I'm like, nothing much happened in today.
Right.
It's
right.
It's a very routine life right now for me.
Yeah, it's not like, I went to the mall and blah, 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 blah,
Right.
Talk every day, then really there's absolutely nothing to talk about.
Right.
You know, let's see, because nothing new happened.
Mhm.
I messaged Billy
Oh, okay.
to let her know about Poorhouse,
Mhm.
and Tiffany got discharged early that morning.
Oh, really? So she
got out.
So she's out of prison now.
Yeah, she's out.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's out.
Good. I did write a story, and I had wanted to talk to Tiffany to ask her, like, was Alex talking shit about me or something? Because I was confused about the whole situation. I didn't know.
Yeah, she was.
Okay. Because I'm like, I'm
She
so
was.
confused.
She was telling her, I guess, that to, like, try to seem like a bully or something, and I was like, she never even told you this shit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And Billy was like, I figured, you know, like that, you know, Alex is going to try to do anything for people not to write Corey.
Mhm. And I mean, if I need to talk to her myself and be like, look, if you're interested in Corey, I would just like him as a friend. You know, it's completely platonic. So I'm not a threat if you like him or whatever.
You know what? I wouldn't even talk to her about it, because if she said that to Tiffany,
Mhm.
what the hell she's going to tell people, you know, when people see y'all talking, and they're going to be, oh, what y'all talked about, and she's probably going to say something that's probably not true, and start shit.
Mhm.
So I would just leave it alone, let Corey handle it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
because you don't need extra drama.
No, and I told him, I said, if you have any questions, you know, don't pay attention to what people tell you. If you want to know something, ask me, and I will tell you the truth.
Correct.
You know.
Not all people are like that.
I try to stay away from drama, but it seems like some people they feed off drama, and they try to pull someone else into it that's not into the drama. You know?
Right.
That's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna have to let you go because I'm waiting for them to call A-Wing. They should be calling any time now. So, but I love you. And
Sophia commented. I told her I have a book. Should I wait?
Tell her, yeah, wait.
Yes. Yes, wait. Okay. I knew she would reply quick to that.
Oh, right.
She must live with her. I mean, everybody lives with their phones in their hands pretty much.
Uh-huh.
But she's on it, you know, like ain't nobody's business, like first responder.
Okay. Thank you.
But
I love you.
I love you too. Daddy and I was inshore.
Okay.
He works he switched. He was working 12 noon to midnight, but he switched back with the other guy because the wife, like they're doing renovations or something in the house, and she's constantly getting pissed off that he's sleeping when she's trying to call him, and I was like, I'm tired of hearing her bitching. So I told him, look, this last week I'll switch with you.
Okay.
So if you want to call him tomorrow, like before noon or something,
I'm gonna be on the visit with Jenna.
Oh, that's true. Tomorrow's Friday.
Mhm.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, definitely let me know how that goes. I'm sure she's gonna let me know how it goes too.
Oh yeah. I told my teacher that I won't be coming into class because I have a visit, so everybody knows.
Mitch's son, Cody, the one that got the back surgery.
Yeah.
He was sitting down. He sat down yesterday, and something popped in his back.
Oh, yeah.
So they're at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They flew him. They were gonna fly him out, but since it wasn't like life-threatening or anything, they sent him to. Let me look. I think it's to Kansas City, and his ex-wife had told me that they're in St. Louis, and that Mitch is freaking out and he's chewing out the nurses and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you think I should call him and try to calm him down? And she said, yes, text will be better, So
this call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
And I told him, hey, this is, Kristy, Carolyn gave me a number, and he said they were still in the ER, had no service. And I told him, I said, you need to calm down. I said, they're doing the best they can. I know you're mad at their mom, but you're taking it out on those nurses. Not all nurses are like her. Try to remember that. Take deep breaths. Give it to God. I'm praying for you and Kobe now. And I asked Carolyn if she was with him, and she said no, she wasn't. But I'm trying to kind of calm him down. He can't take. That would be me, like, getting mad at every mom on the planet.
Right.
Like he's getting mad at the nurses. The nurses just got to do their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard. It's like you don't want to harbor a grudge towards. You don't want to harbor a grudge towards every, nurse out
right.
there.
They're gonna kick. Yeah, they're gonna kick his ass out.
But it's just like, okay, so I am kind of not going through that same thing, but it's hard to look at a stormtrooper and not think of David and Kim. And
right.
So it's like Star Wars and like stormtroopers. I still am a huge Star Wars fan. Okay, but looking at the stormtroopers just reminds me of the friends that I lost, and I'm trying to get over that. But
right,
I relate.
You can't let your passion get in the way of the heartache, or vice versa. I mean, look, when my dad was younger, I find he looked so much like Harrison Ford. It was unreal.
That's
cool. Yeah. But, okay, I'm going to let you go so you can do what you got to do.
Okay, well, I love you.
I love you, too. Have a good visit tomorrow. Tell Jenna I said hi.
I will.
And I will send her I'll send her a text to tell me to call me after y'all visit.
Okay, sounds good with me. I love you.
Okay,
have a good day.
I love you, too.
Bye-bye.
You, too. Bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.